Hello everyone, this is Chris King, aka Order, and I'm bringing you the first reveal of my game engine. And that game I've been talking about for a while for those that know me well. This is a technology that I've been developing since 2010. This is putting it into a working prototype of a game, and I focused on the United States Marine Corps. You can see here my opening menu screen. Very basic as I just begin. I'm going to post another video later that really goes over the technology, what I've been developing over the last 11 years, and I've made a couple games along the way, why I'm making this game. If you really care about DirectX and graphics, game development, and that type of thing, look forward to that. But really what I'm going to do here is just introduce you to the idea, the concept of what I'm making. I plan to take this to a full functioning game on my custom engine. So I've got my full name down here. I'm using C++ to code games. So basically made a little logo and some graphics. This is my two-dimensional engine running, and obviously there's a problem there I need to fix. That's what happens in game development. But you can click and it moves to the three-dimensional engine that I've got going, and I'm very proud of this. I hope that you are too. I've shown some teasers of this. You can see my frame rate, how much time spent on the CPU and the GPU at the time. Obviously I have tons of optimization I can do, so everything's a work in progress, as you can imagine. Those familiar with the terms, this is pre-alpha, right? This is purely a development version. But you can see, I want to show you my USS America, one of the newest amphibious assault ships of the United States Marine Corps. And I've shown before these sea stallions that I have sitting here on the deck. You can see the audio that I have playing. This is a model I bought off Turbo Squid a few years ago for about, $450 or so. I've worked very hard to get the file format into my game engine, to make it fast, and then to animate elements of it. So you can see, if I zoom in closely, I have radars rotating. You can see several places around the ship that just makes it realistic. Shadow mapping, anti-aliasing, screen space ambient occlusion, all the stuff you would expect in a modern game engine I have going on. You can see I have a nice sky texture on a cube map. Terrain is right now just two-dimensional, so this is just a picture of the ocean, and then that picture I'm just putting on a rectangle, so very simple. But I am doing some reflection mapping off the sky onto the water, and that gives this variation. As I scroll around, you can see the sky reflections kind of staying fixed, right, as the water, I move up and down the ocean surface. Don't make you too dizzy. I can tone this down or do whatever I want with it. I'm trying to give a nice contrast right now for my shadows. But enough of that. Let's take a look as I zoom in on the helicopter that I've selected. I don't have any graphical user elements like I do my intro screen. I'll work on that in the near future. I have it all coded, so I just need to put graphics to it. But right now you can actually click on these and select the ship. Select that by clicking. You can tell it where to go. And I've already launched this. I can tell it to right click over here. I put a cube map on the ocean surface where I clicked. And you can see the helicopter. I've got a lot of AI and things working in my game engine to move that helicopter over there, animate it, rotate it, tell it to go way over here. It's going to tilt forward, bank right, start its turn. It's going to bank forward so you can pick up speed. Can't tell you how much work I have gone into simulating a helicopter. It's one of the reasons I've waited so long. You can see the AI said, hey, let's slow down, I'm getting close. Right, so it tilted back and slowed its forward movement as it approaches that waypoint. So yeah, that's all functioning nicely. I'm going to just scroll around as it comes in on its location. If I tell it to go further away, obviously the AI, the way I have it coded, will pick up speed and move faster, but it'll come to rest. There, it's at rest. Spacebar on my keyboard at the moment lets me cycle between units, and it will center the screen on it. Okay, so that's the one we just moved. Let's tell it to go over there. Watch it move. Come back to the ship. This is so cool. So I'm going to tell this helicopter to take off. I'm going to left click, use the edge of the screen to rotate. No audio. I've got the audio working once it's running, so I need to plug in audio as it starts the rotors. But let's just tell it to go somewhere. So I'm going to push forward on the keyboard with the W command. It says, hey, I need to elevate. Kick in its audio. And that made it lift off. Look from the bottom here, I can tell it forward. It will not go backwards at this point. I don't know if that's realistic for a helicopter. I know that it is, but I'm not sure I want you to be able to do that. I can pan out and look down so I can pan up. Tilt back on it. So I've got the helicopter. So, yeah. Actually have, the first time you, and this is all open to suggestions, I just want to talk about the game element at this point rather than the engine. First right click tells it to move to a location. It's going to animate, knows it needs to take off first. Rotate around, and then go to that location. And I'm working on angles. So at a certain angle, say, hey, let's stop rotating. Let's get some forward momentum going. So it turns around and heads to that location. Tell it to go really far away. You see, look at it accelerate. Space bar to go between them. See how fast it's going. Slow down. Click behind it. Comes to a stop. Now the first click, it just says, hey, stop. Next time you right click, go to, right? If you want to take a little bit of a look, we can pan around using the arrow keys. I can slow it down by using the shift key. And you can see, I'll give you a good look at the ship right here. Right, that's the side of it. Slowly pan away. You can see the self-shadowing going on from the deck house or the command tower onto the ship itself. And the detail that's in the model and the detail in the textures. Yeah, but give this some thought. Think about, let me know what you think. I can zoom really high up and give you the sense that I have of scale. Eventually I want to lock some of this in, right? You can think of a naval warfare, modern warfare going on with missiles flying, using aviation, either F-35s, Sea Stallions, other Ospreys and other things coming off the deck that you're going to control. Maybe island hop in the Marine Corps. And then have land forces and tanks and vehicles and amphibs and just fight it out. So hope you enjoyed this short video. It's a technology demonstrator. Really intended to show you what I've been working so hard on. I'm going to add some more of the models you've already seen so that you can interact with them on this, put some UI on it, and then start working. Take your suggestions and get some combat going. So give me some thoughts. You could in the comments or when I'm on the voice chat. Let me think what the area we should be basing this game in. Is it in the Middle East? Is it in the South China Sea? Is it in the Mediterranean? A Libyan mission? Let me know what you think. I'm really interested. With that, you guys take care, and I'll try to, like I said, post another video very soon going more into technology for those who want to geek out with me with computer programming. Take care, guys.